Hello there again and welcome. Ryan Nordahl here with Epic Whitetail Habitat LLC. In this video I want to talk about what to do when you're hunting over a destination food source, an ag field, what have you, wherever you happen to be hunting. Whether it's their destination food source in a big ag field like I have here behind me, the soybean field, overlooking alfalfa, or a destination food plot, especially if you're in a deep wood setting and you have a big destination food plot. There can be a lot of deer when it's time to get out of your stand, that's for sure. And the last thing we want to do is, let me back that up. How many of you have been in a situation where you've been in your stand overlooking a big ag field like I have here behind me? There's a ton of deer and it's time to get out of the stand at night. How many of you have experienced, you get out of the stand that very first set, you go in the second night and those deer seem to come a little bit later, and then eventually they don't show up until the cover of darkness. We've all been there. What can we do to prevent that and still have consistent movement while we're hunting our stand? I think there's a number of things that we can do. One of the best things you can do, and probably the number one thing you can do, is have a relative, a friend, whatever, drive into that ag field, that destination food source, destination food plot, whatever it is. Drive in there with a four-wheeler, ATV, UTV, I'm sorry, tractor, a vehicle. I've done it many times. Just the other night I was hunting overlooking an alfalfa field, oats and rye. And my buddy who was hunting with me was actually sitting pretty close to my vehicle. He actually came in the cover of darkness, chased all the deer off with my pickup truck. That's probably the number one thing you can do. There's other situations where I'm by myself and I'm selecting stand locations according to the wind direction and everything too, that I can escape out of by just one particular stand. It's at the edge of a swamp. The deer in the alfalfa that particular stand overlooks, I can exit out of that stand through the swamp where the deer came through, and literally just 20-30 yards off the field edge, and I could have those deer there in the dark and they don't even know I'm there because I have a quiet exit strategy plan, but I'm using the marsh grass, whatnot, to screen my movement. There's other things you can do. I also have clients who have implemented spruce or cedar plantings. In particular, they've also incorporated hybrid willows, whatever kind of screening, plot screening, what have you. They've implemented it and they're able to get in and out of those stands totally undetected. You got to think about those things. I've had friends say, well, I just throw stuff, I'll throw stuff or I'll throw out a coyote howl or anything. That's fine and dandy, but those deer can pinpoint those sounds. They know where they've come from and they can relate that to your location, your stand location, and that can be a detriment. So I would suggest not doing anything like that. Again, the number one thing you can do is have somebody drive into the field, chase the deer off, and pick you up at the end of a hunt in the evening. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you're new to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. Give this video a like and give it a share. Maybe you've got some friends who've gone through the same experience as I do and looking for a little bit of strategy to help them get out of their stands in the evenings a little bit cleaner. I appreciate you guys 100% following me along, and good luck this season. Keep living the dream, guys. We're doing good. Deer hunting season is here. I want you to have fun. Thanks for joining me.